keeps control for Thompson. Pass for Stevens, wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Thompson. Welcome back to Thompson. Basketball fans, James Martin's back here with you on yourliveevent.com on this Irie Insurance pregame show. Here on the Irie Insurance pregame show, get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote today. Coming up here on this Irie Insurance pregame show, we got the pregame coaches' comments with the head coach Elliot Rotfold of Hillsboro-Central Valley and Brady Schwab of Thompson. Comes up next year on the Irie Insurance pregame show here on Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Drug and Gift welcomes you to stop in and check out the Christmas and holiday decor. You'll find gift items for those on your shopping list this holiday season. They do accept Hillsboro Christmas cash at your full-service pharmacy, Hillsboro Drug and Gift. Remember, you can now text Hillsboro Drug anytime for your prescription refills, 701-636-5231. They offer mail-out service and free delivery in Hillsboro and Halstead. Don't forget to get your flu shot at Hillsboro Drug and Gift. No appointment is necessary. Wishing you a happy holiday season from Hillsboro Drug and Gift.
Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9 in Ada, invites you to order your new Chevrolet vehicles. From the Silverado, Trailblazer, and Traverse, Lee Brothers is your authorized Chevrolet dealer, providing sales and service to the area since 1975. For ordering your vehicles, talk with Mitch Smurfer J. Trust the experts who know your vehicles best and take advantage of great Chevy certified service offers today. Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9, Ada. Call 218-784-2000.
Hillsboro Lumber is ready to help with all of your building or remodeling projects. If you're building something new, doing some remodeling, or working in other projects, Hillsboro Lumber has all of the building materials as well as everything else you'll need to complete your projects. Stop by Hillsboro Lumber today and pick up all of your building materials, hardware items, and more. The best source for all your home improvement and construction needs in Trail County is Hillsboro Lumber. Building or remodeling, farm, home, or commercial, see Hillsboro Lumber today.
On our Dakota Heritage Bank interviews, talking with the head coach of the Hillsboro-Central Valley boys basketball team and Elliot Rotfold, headed tonight's contest with the Thompson Tommies. And coach, coming off a tough loss to Wahpeton, it's nice to know on one hand that you were competitive with a former old Class A team, but at the same time, injuries and other things might have impacted the rest of the season.
Yeah, we were up 6 at half, even after losing Chase in the first half with sprained ankle, and then got up 10 there midway through the third, and then unfortunately got a technical foul. One of the players did, and then just kind of that was his fourth foul, so that didn't help us a lot. And then we got a couple other guys got third and fourth fouls in that third quarter, so we were playing some guys off the bench that hadn't played any varsity at all this year, and it was tough for us, and they turned us over too many times. But the nice thing was, going down the stretch, we made some shots. Bryce Miller, freshman, hit a couple big threes for us, tied it up with the first one, and then took the lead with the second one. But then we just made a mistake defensively, didn't get out on their shooter on a little reverse pass, and made the wrong rotation, and they knocked down a three, and that was kind of the end of it there. We had to kind of try to make one. We turned it over again, and the game was over. But, it was a tough one to lose. But, that's the way it's going to be all year long. You're going to have to play tight games, and guys are just going to have to step up. When injuries happen, other guys got to step up.
Imagine coming off of now 2 consecutive losses. The urgency's a little bit more, especially when you get to the regional part of the season and you take on a Thompson squad that's also hungry for a win after a long while.
Yeah, you just got to, like we've talked all year long, you got to show up every night and be ready to play, and it's you just can't make the mistakes that we've been making. We just Wahpeton got a lot of points off turnovers the other night, and that was really the key to it. When we got in our half court offense, we were pretty good. They just turned us over at the half court line. We just we've just been talking about that all year long. Got to be tougher, stronger with the ball, and we'll have to do that again against Thompson. I mean, it's everybody's watching our games. They know, hey, put some pressure on Hillsboro, and they're going to turn it over. So guys got to understand that, and we'll get there. It's just it's a learning process all year long, and like you said, every game you got to come out and be ready to play. So it's not like it's ever going to be easy. So you got to step up, and guys like our seniors, Dylan Mitzel, Carter Limke, guys on the perimeter like that, Kyle Hafley, and then our younger guys, they got to step up and just get the job done.
Of course, we know about Drew Overby, what he's capable of doing on the floor, but what else do you notice about this Thompson team this year?
Well, I think, they've got, a lot of the same guys back. I think it's kind of like with us, same kind of thing. They're just trying to find the right rotations, find the right guys to play, and sometimes that takes a little bit of time to fill those other guys in there, and they'll be all right. They got size. They got Overby and Wolfgram out front. I know Wolfgram was hurt early in the year, and didn't play a ton early, but now he's back pretty much at full strength. And we'll be without Chase tonight and probably for a couple weeks at least. But that's okay. He was a guy coming into the season. You weren't looking at him playing a ton of minutes. We thought maybe he'd be a good player off the bench for us, but he's turned into being one of our key guys. So like I said, other guys just got to be able to step up.
Head Coach Elliot Rothfeld joining us in our Dakota Heritage Bank pre-game interviews. Coach, thanks for the time. We'll see you after the game.
All right, sounds great. Thanks.
Hi, this is Chrissy Thompson from the Hillsboro-Central Valley School District, reminding you that ethics, integrity, and respect are values important to our daily lives. In our sporting events, educational lessons, and lifetime values taught by school activities. Remember that one simple word, sportsmanship. It's how you play the game. This message is from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
On our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews, talking with the head coach of the Thompson Tommy boys basketball team ahead of tonight's clash with Hillsboro-Central Valley in Region 2 action. Brady Schwab and Coach, quite a game on Tuesday night against Central Cass. Didn't go your way, but Central Cass kind of gave you some favors in the fourth quarter. You used that to your advantage, got back in, and at least forced it to the extra session.
Yeah, we did. We played pretty well the first half. It was kind of a back and forth game, and then we were stagnant in the third quarter. I think we scored 4 points and, found a way to battle back fourth quarter. I think we were down 12 or 14 at one point and found a way to get it back and actually had the lead with 40 seconds to go. And, like you said, we got into that overtime period. I think we were a little tired and they outscored us. But the effort was there, and the kids played hard and we found some kids some minutes that, they starting to find those roles and now it's, we're back into region play. So it's for real right now. And, we got a quality opponent in front of us tonight and we got to come out and we got to make shots, right, is the biggest thing for us. We I think missed 21 open looks on that Tuesday game. So hopefully, getting back home will remedy it. We got a lot of games in a short amount of time here at home.
Of course, you mentioned a lot of guys filling their roles. I think a guy that really stood out to me was Thomas Schumacher. He had a really big game, really has made some big plays down the stretch to get your guys to that overtime session.
He did, and Thomas is a little undersized, but, he's a strong kid, and he's pesky on defense and really prides himself on his defensive effort. And then, he's starting to come into his own a little bit handling the ball, and he's taking some confident shots. They didn't go in on Tuesday, but, the more you take those shots in a game, the more apt they are to go in. So hopefully he continues to play that way, and like you said, he had a real nice game for us on Tuesday.
Tough challenge tonight. Of course, they're going to make sure to take Overby out of the game, and you likewise, you're probably going to make sure to take Brandt and Olsen and those guys out of the game. I got a feeling it's going to be a good matchup tonight.
Yeah, it's a grudge match. I mean, it's a rivalry game for us, and it's a region contest, like I said earlier. And there's a lot of kids out there that know what Overby's capable of, Brandt, Olsen, but there's some other kids on the floor that have capabilities that those are usually the guys that make a difference in this game. Of course, if their guys go off for 25 apiece or 20 apiece, and our guy does, well, that's not real good for us. So it's it's a matter of not letting Brandt warm up is number one, and number two, keeping Olsen off the boards, and those guys are real special players, and like I said, they've got some other guys that are very, very capable out there. So I think it's going to be a fun atmosphere. I think it should be a good game, and hopefully our kids show up and compete.
Head Coach Brady Schwab joining us on the Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews ahead of tonight's contest. Coach, best of luck tonight. Thanks for the time.
Thanks, Jay.
And that concludes our Dakota Heritage Bank interviews. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. dhbanknd.com. More in the pregame next.
You can trust the pros at Hillsboro Body Shop to make your vehicle look as good as new. Cars, pickups, trucks, semis, Ben and Tyrell at Hillsboro Body Shop can do the work. And Hillsboro Body Shop is also the place to repair your windshield. Don't wait to get that pesky chip repaired. Ben and Tyrell can replace that glass the same day. Call Hillsboro Body Shop at 701-636-4981 and put Ben and Tyrell's combined 30-plus years of experience to work on your vehicle. Hillsboro Body Shop, 701-636-4981.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm, and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
We're coming on back on this Irie Insurance pregame show. Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, and commercial, benefits, insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote today. Quick insight into these two teams. It's the 3 and 4 Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros taking on the 2 and 5 Thompson Tommies. Both teams are 1 and 1 in region play, with both getting wins over Carrington this season. So the winner of this contest will vault into a tie for second, pending other matchups tonight. One that falls short will be in 5th place. When you look at the standings, it's kind of a divide here between the top 3 and the bottom 3. Top 3, they are combined 6 and 3 in the region and a combined 21 and 4 overall. Bottom 3 in the region are combined 2 and 5, and overall just combined 6 and 16. So there's really kind of a chasm there between the top 3 being Devils Lake, Grafton, and Four Winds Minnewacan, and the bottom 3, Hillsboro-Central Valley, Thompson, and Carrington. But of course, lots of season left to be played, and still some great contests to be played as well. for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, coming off a tough loss to Wahpeton, losing sophomore guard Chase Halfley for a few weeks due to an injury. Burros losing that contest by a final score of 62-58. In fact, the Burros have gone down to the wire in each of their last 4 contests. Each of the last 4 have ended in single digits. They're 2-2 in those last 4 contests. Again, back-to-back losses to Wahpeton and Ada Borup West. After a 3-game winning streak on the road against Carrington, Sargent County, and, of course, Central Cass in overtime. They lost the first 2 games of the season as well, Kindred and Devil's Lake. The Burros averaging 57.7 points per game on offense, allowing 61.3 on defense. And, of course, star players here, the big men. The future Mayville State Viking, or Mayville State Comet, Mayville State Comet in Landon Olson, 6'2" senior forward. And, of course, the 6'9" senior forward. He towers over opposing defenses in Jacob Brandt. As for the Thompson Tommies, they are 2-5 on the season. They have lost 5 consecutive contests, including a heartbreaker at Central Cass in overtime. Something about Central Cass in overtime games between these 2 teams. 5 consecutive losses after winning over Mayport CG and Carrington to start the season. They've had setbacks. Thompson has against Grafton, Delax Burlington, Stanley, Kindred, and Central Cass. It's their first of 3 straight contests at home and 3 straight home contests on YourLiveEvent.com, of course. And I will have them all for you. We have, of course, Hillsboro-Central Valley tonight, Devil's Lake on Monday, and East Grand Forks on Tuesday. Tuesday will be a lot of green and whites all over the floor as the Green Wave come to the Perry Bocke Gymnasium. Thompson is averaging 53 points per game on offense, allowing 54.6 on defense. Of course, star player Drew Overby lit it up against Central Cass, especially in the 4th quarter. Finished the night with 26 points to lead all Thompson scores. So some kind of notes on that one. Very impressed, of course, by as well their big men, Drew Odenbach, Carter Peterson, Thomas Schumacher. He's pesky. That's what head coach Brady Schwab telling us in the pregame comments on those Dakota Heritage Bank interviews. And he will be needed tonight for sure. We'll see who comes out on top between the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros in the blue jerseys, white numbers, and the Thompson Tommies in the white jerseys, green numbers. Taking a look at what else quickly is going on around our Your Live Event network here this evening. YourLiveEvent.com, lots of things going on here right now. Doubleheader, Norman County Eastfield and Hinterdall is at Monoman Waban in boys action. Sargent County girls host Lisbon in a C-Squad match, that was girls to be exact. International Falls is at St. Paul Johnson for boys hockey tonight. Fargo North hosts West Fargo in a girl-boy doubleheader. Black Ducks at Pine River Bacchus in boys action. Lisbon hosts Kindred in boys action as well. And tomorrow, Ellendale travels to Lisbon in girls basketball action, and I'll be back in Thompson on YourLiveEvent.com as the Lady Tommies look to stay undefeated against Wahpeton. That's what's going on around the Your Live Events network here this evening and tomorrow to close out the weekend. Glad to have you aboard. Again, James Martin, Sarah Mager is on the camera this evening. Hope you have an enjoyable experience as 2 rivals go at it. Thompson, Hillsboro-Central Valley, both looking to get off the losing skids that they are on. Going to break for the national anthem. We'll come back with our starting lineups next on YourLiveEvent.com.
For all your fresh floral needs, rely on 3R Floral on Main Street in Hillsboro. If you have an upcoming wedding or special event, contact 3R Floral to help with your floral needs for the occasion. Call 3R Floral at 701-636-2000. You can also find gift ideas for all occasions. Check out the new decor to spruce up your home and office for the new year at 3R Floral. And don't forget about Hillsboro Gifts, featuring Burro apparel for all Burro fans. Check out the 3R Floral Facebook page and see some great gifts available. If you can dream it, we can do it at 3R Floral in Hillsboro.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
Whew, sorry I'm late. I had to walk again.
Where's your car?
Whew, the auto shop said it would take a few months to fix.
You should have taken it to Abra.
Abra Auto Body can fix your car faster than the other body shops. After your claim is filed, Abra handles the rest with the insurance companies and adjuster. Lonnie and his team will take good care of you. Visit us on 32nd Avenue South or schedule your appointment at abraauto.com. Abra Auto Body, right the first time, on time.
Abra Auto Body, Grand Forks.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Back in time here for our American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups. American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, grower owned. CrystalSugar.com. We'll start with the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. They'll go with these starters. A 6'1 senior guard, number 11, Dylan Mitzel. 6'1 senior forward, number 30, Kyle Hafley. 6'2 senior forward, number 34, Landon Olson. 6'9 senior forward, number 40, Jacob Brandt. And the 6'5 junior forward, number 45, Ben McRitchie. So starters, head coach Elliot Rothbold, assisted by Jeremy Brandt and Marcus Hagness. Starters now for the Thompson Tommies. They're going to go with a 6'2 senior guard, number 2, Drew Overby. A 5'10 senior guard, number 3, Braden Wolfgram. A 6'4 junior forward, number 4, Carter Peterson. A 5'8 junior guard, number 5, Thomas Schumacher. And the 6'6 junior forward, number 23, Drew Odenbach. That's the starters. Head coach Brady Schwab, assisted by Shane Wall and Jason Schwabe. And the Tommies in the white jerseys. Going right to left on that screen, green trim, green numbers, Tommies in green cursive as well. And the Burros in the blue jerseys, white numbers, Burros in block style, letters on the front. Great trim for the Burros, black trim for the Tommies. Carter Peterson in the circle awaits, I would assume, Jacob Brandt, and yeah, the assumption is correct. 6'9 versus 6'4, so a 5-inch advantage to the senior from Central Valley. And we are ready to go here from Thompson. Not even 15 minutes behind schedule because the JV went to overtime. Thompson coming away with the victory. We're underway here from Thompson. It's Wolfgram to bring it up here for the Tommies. Schumacher, left wing. Looks to alley-oop it up to Odenbach, and it's taken away by Dylan Mitzel. First turnover there for the Tommies. And the Burros send it right back. So both teams with the turnover early, trying to fill each other out. 7:40 to go here on the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, Lakota scoreboard. Peterson in the corner, dumps it down towards Odenbach. He's triple team, gets it back out to Peterson. Schumacher bounces it to Wolfgram. Overby 3, in and out, rebound, tipped up for grabs, and taken eventually by Landon Olson. Olson and company bring it back here for the Burros. Left side, trying to fling it up there and not much doing. And it will stay Hillsboro-Central Valley basketball. Kyle Hafley was in on the, trying to grab the ball, knocked out by the Tommies, and so will stay Burro basketball. Inbound baseline left here for Mitzel. Plops it in for McRitchie, getting the start for Limke. As McRitchie puts it in, Ben McRitchie gets the Burros on the board here, 2-0. Overby, Wolfgram in the corner, Odenbach. Cross-court pass back to Overby. Fans looking to sit down here for the first point of the game. As Peterson airmails that to the corner, somehow gets to Wolfgram. Peterson gets it back from Schumacher. Jumpers up just a little long and taken now by Kyle Hafley. Back come Dylan Mitzel and the Burros. Mitzel directing traffic, drops it down to Olsen. Oh, nice move around. Odenbach draws the foul. He'll head to the free throw line for 2 shots. And Olsen showing some footwork with that size. Olsen at the line for 2. First is up. It's missed. Olsen's dad, Lonnie, pretty good athlete himself over at Central Valley. Back in the day. Shot there for Landon, 0 for 2 for the future Mayville State Comets. Odenbach, cross court. Wolfgram sends it back the other way to Overby for 3. Kaboom! Drew Overby knocks it down. And the Tommies take their first lead of the game with 6:10 to go in the opening quarter. McRitchie. Little mismatch against Overby. Drops it off now. Mitzel in space. It closes quickly by Schumacher, that pesky defender. Halfley in the corner for 3. Kaboom! Kyle Halfley knocks it down. And the Burros regain the lead here 5-3. Schumacher in the corner. A little bit of a 1-2-2 zone by the Burros. 3 for Wolfgram's just off the mark and snagged by Jacob Brandt, his first of the night. Rebound wise. Down low for Olsen on the baseline and whips it off of Odenbach out of bounds. Will stay Burrow basketball. 5:29 to go here in the opening quarter. And that Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, Dakota scoreboard. Scan that QR code on the bottom right-hand side to see how Chris can be an agent with answers in Grand Forks County. Brandt puts it on the deck. Turn around. It's smooth for Jacob Brandt. 7-3 Burros. Odenbach slings it now. Wolfgram working on Dylan Mitzel. Turn around for Odenbach. Rattles in. Drew Odenbach with his first bucket of the night now. 7-5 as both these teams can't miss so far. Mitzel drops off Olsen, sees an opening in the lane. Another nice elusive move for Landon Olsen. 4 different Burros have scored at least 2 points. Schumacher and the Tommies bring it back. Peterson steps into a 20-footer. It's smooth. Carter Peterson knocks down the bucket. 9-7 now. Halfley and the Burros as things get all quiet on the Thompson front. And Landon Olsen nearly lost it. And he did lose at that time. Turnover for the Burros, just their second of the game so far. As Thompson looks to tie or take the lead with a 3. Schumacher. Wolfgram. Through to Overby, right side. Missed everybody except the awaiting arms of Ben McRitchie. Here come the Burros, and that's stolen away by Overby. Wolfgram for 3. Kaboom! Braden Wolfgram knocks it down. 10-9. Thompson takes the lead here on the Nodak Insurance Company. Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, Dakota scoreboard. As we get a foul. And it's going to go against Odenbach. It was after the basket was connected, so the points do count. It's the first of the quarter, or second of the quarter, for Thompson. And they call it officially a delay of game. Didn't see, I was looking in the other direction, so it must have been something to do with the ball, not getting it to the official in time, and therefore a foul assessed to Odenbach. Checking in for the Burros, Bryce Miller. 3 on the way for Brandt, missed it. Miller gets the rebound out of the air. Back out as well in Carter Limke, and for the first time here this evening. Miller trying to get around and turns it over. The Burros 4. Peterson, a soft jam for Carter Peterson off the 4th turnover of the game for the Burros. Mitzel zips it on into Olsen. Another elusive move. Missed it, though, that time. The board goes to Odenbach. Up ahead, and the Tommies turn it over. Schumacher couldn't haul it in. That's the first rebound, by the way, I have for the Tommies tonight. For Odenbach, as he'll check out. Checking in is Gavin Krogstad is in for the Tommies. By the way, I have 4 rebounds for the Burros, 1 each for 4 different individuals. 12-9, Thompson has the lead here, 2:43 and counting in the first quarter. Mitzel, Brandt, turnaround is up, just off the mark. Fight for the board, it goes to Schumacher. Back come the Tommies. On the doorstep, Krogstad, he lost it, and Thompson turns it over for the 3rd time here this evening. Miller whacked out of bounds by Wolfgram, and we'll do it again. Limke with some full court press. Mitzel now. Coming back off the injury last year. Miller. And an offensive foul. That's going to go against Dylan Mitzel. That's his first. Team's first, and a turnover number 5 for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Elliot Rotfold in our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame comments alluded to that. That teams have figured out that if they can put enough pressure on us, they can turn us over and turn that into points. The Burros trying to learn how to deal with the pressure. As Wolfgram kabooms a 3. Braden Wolfgram's second made 3-pointer. Thompson's third as a team, and it's their largest lead of the game at 6. 15-9, an 8-0 run for the Tommies. 3 for Limke. Boom! Carter Limke trails it now 15-12. Schumacher on over to Wolfgram. Patrols the perimeter. Overbeat. Rainbows it over to Schumacher. Skips it on back Overbeat. Space closes quickly. Nice bounce pass inside to Krogstad. Kevin Krogstad with the bucket, 17-12. As the offenses are working tonight. 65 seconds to go in the quarter as Limke nearly turns it over. Olsen has it. Kick out Brandt. Miller around Mitzel. Ball fake. Slings it back. Miller for 3. Boom! Bryce Miller knocks it down. There for the Burros. Schumacher the other way. Long rebound taken to Jacob Brandt. Brandt with his second board of the game. And the Burros have it back with Limke. Short. Might have got away with a foul there as Wolfgram had some contact. But the Tommies get it back. 17-15. Shot clock turned off. Wolfgram. Directing traffic here. Moves inside. Trying to get to Overby. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Thompson basketball 7.5. Platoon change at the end. McRitchie is in, as well as Isaac Thompson and Brody Rugnes. It's in for the Burros. Odenbach checks back in for the Tommies, along with Braden Tice. Krogstad, left side, trying to work around McRitchie. Kick out Schumacher. Time winding down. Slings it. Wolfram wide open. Couldn't hit it that time. At the end of the first quarter in the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, Dakota scoreboard. Thompson 17, Burros 15.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
You'll want to check out the year-end discounts on trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. And you might want to think about ordering early for next spring, as well as looking at the new models of gooseneck trailers. Bloomfield Enterprises carries a full line of trailers from Big Tex and Flow. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Back for the second quarter here on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martin, Sarah Baker on the camera here this evening. 17-15, lots of offense. Both teams with three made three-pointers in the first quarter. As McRitchie holds the ball there for the Burros. Thompson round the horn now on the far side to Rugness. Brandt's three. Kaboom! Jacob Brandt knocks down his first made three-pointer of the contest, and the Burros are back in front. Schumacher, Overby. Off the screen, Overby. Peterson for three, in and out, rebound Brandt, his third of the night. Back come the Burros there. Rugness, Limke in the lane. It's up. It's in for Carter Limke. He's up to 5 now. 20-17, Burros. Front by 3. Peterson nearly lost it. Peterson with it again. Peterson off the right hand, missed it, but Odenbach says, thanks, buddy. I'll take the board out of the air and the bucket. Odenbach's second board of contest, 20-19. Brandt's fade away on Peterson. Doinks in and out, snagged by Overby. Odenbach back to Overby. Oh, that's really nice. Really nice stuff for Drew Overby. Good dime from Odenbach. And the lead is down to 3. Overby with the steal and score and 1 for Drew Overby. Foul's going to go against Ben McRitchie. That's his first. And the team's first of the quarter. Overby to the line to try and tie this one up at 22. And we got a little bit of a break in the action. As they check something at the scores table. Presented by Lee Olson Furniture Marts. I think they needed to check the score. As Overby missed the shot. Rebound, Odenbach puts it in. And a timeout is called. No. It's another whistle. Odenbach with the board and another bucket. We get another foul against Thompson against Odenbach. It's his second as Limke knocks in the free throw. It might have been a technical. Technical looks like officially called against Odenbach. Limke makes them both, and the Burros take the ball now 25-22. Favor the Tommy. Olsen. Limke over to Mitzel now. Mitzel. 10 on the shot clock. Over to Thompson now. Lost it. Overby with another steal. Overby scoop layup is missed. Tippin can't connect. Rebound Krogstad. They'll finish the job. 27-22. Timeout Elliott Rotfold and the Burros. Thompson leads by 5 in the Nordic Insurance Chris Malone Agency scoreboard.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bill.
I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Coming out of this Nodak Insurance Company timeout, 27-22. Thompson with a 5-point lead over Hillsboro-Central Valley is Landon Olson. Nice bucket there. Good drive to the cup, and he scores. Second bucket of the night, 27-24. Tice in the corner. Krogstad back to Tice. Poked away and stolen away. And the Burros will maintain possession off the Tommy's 5th turnover of the game. Schumacher checks back in for Tice. On the floor for the Burros, Limke, Mitzel, Brandt, Miller, and Olson. As Mitzel lost it, got it back. Nice move behind the back. Mitzel in the lane. Shot is up and good for Dylan Mitzel. Great moves for Mitzel. 27-26. 3 in the way. Kaboom for Thomas Schumacher. Schumacher knocks down the Tommy's 4th 3 of the game. Now 30-26. And a travel on Brandt. 7 turnovers for the Burros here in the first half. As Thompson going to get it back here with about half a second quarter left to go. Schumacher. Cross court. Over there to Wolfgram. Overby. Round to Schumacher. Now Peterson. Tips it on. Overby for 3. Kaboom! Drew Overby again. Have him down for 8 unofficially. The largest lead of the game now, 33-26 for the Tommy. Miller. Miller and 1. For Bryce Miller. The 6'2 freshman. Only freshman on the varsity roster. Schumacher charged with the foul. His first. Team's second of the quarter. Miller trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. It's up and it rattles home. Miller up to 6 now. 33-29. Wolfgram, Overby 3. Kaboom! Drew Overby again. His third made three-pointer of the contest. 6 of those now for Thompson as a team. Mitzel with a charge. And another turnover for the Burros. They're 8th now. That's Mitzel's second. Team's second of the quarter. And it's back to a 7-point lead for the Tommies, and they got a chance to extend it, leading 36-29. Wolfgram. Bounce it over to Krogstad, and a timeout is called. Brady Schwab of the Tommies. 3:16 to go in the opening half. Tommies up 7 on the Chris Moen HC Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Hatton, Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, Peasic, East Grand Forks, Grafton, and Garski. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or 701-847-2622. Coming out of this Nodak Insurance Company timeouts. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. Nodak Insurance Company, Brad Richter Agency, Hillsboro, and 36-29. Thompson with the lead in the ball after their timeouts. Overby slings it over to Wolfgram. In between the circles, bounce it back, Schumacher. Wolfgram 3, kaboom! And the Tommies cannot miss tonight as Braden Wolfgram knocks in his third three-pointer of the night. 39-29. The Burros in a 10-point hole. Limke, deep three, short. Rebound up for grabs. It's poked to Krogstad, and he's able to corral it. Wolfgram, why not? Short. Out of bounds. Krogstad, by the way, picking up his first board of the night. Mitzel and Hillsboro-Central Valley looking for points. Trying to keep up with this Thompson-Tommy squad. Limke. Closed out there. Man-to-man defense by the Tommies. 3 for Limke. Kaboom! Carter Limke drains his second three-pointer of the night. Fifth three-pointer of the night for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Krogstad in space. Goes in the lane. Finger roll is good for Kevin Krogstad. Krogstad unofficially up to 6 now. 41-32. Miller. Olsen. Round to Limke. Limke for 3. Probably got away with a foul. It's rebounded out of the air by Olsen. Reverse layup. Miller is good. Olsen's second board of the night turns into Miller's third bucket of the night. 41-34. Back and forth we go. We're on our way to an 80-something score. As Wolfgram on a runner. It's that one to go. I have him down now for 11. And almost another turnover. A foul's called first, though. It'll be against Krogstad. Krogstad's first, team's third of the quarter. As Miller will inbound. Mitzel takes the seats. And back in for the Burros, it's Brody Rugnes. Rugnes gets the call here. Poked away by Schumacher, but a reach-in foul first. His second now, team's fourth. 60 seconds to go here in this opening half. A high-scoring affair, 77 combined points in the first half. That's Tice. Checks back in for Thompson. Rugnes picks up his dribble. Olsen now between the circles. Brantz. Quiet night so far. Trolling the baseline. Turnaround hook shot. Just falls in for Jacob Brantz. Brant up to 7 now. 43-36. Overby. Definitely not a quiet night as Overby have him down now for 11. Make it 13. 45-36. Both these teams have been exchanging buckets the whole way through. Rugnes lost it. Again, the Burros turned it over their ninth. And a foul to boot. Rugnes is charged with his first, team third. 19.9 on the clock. As checking in for the Burros, Kyle Hapley's back on the floor. Wolfgram, Overby, Peterson, Krogstad, and Braden Tice on the floor for the Tommies. 10 seconds. Wolfgram, Overby, goes inside on the left elbow. Is good for Overby. 47-36. And the Thompson Tommies with a big lead on the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moe and HC Grand Forks Dakota scoreboard headed to halftime.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Cutting Edge Ag connects your operation with first-hand expertise and industry-best precision ag technology from Ag Leader. We've simplified precision farming with powerful tools to maximize profit opportunities like never before. No matter the size of your farm or the complexity of your field activities, Cutting Edge Ag is your local partner for a more profitable future. Unlock a new era of farming success with Ag Leader and Cutting Edge Ag.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
Auto Egg wants you to be prepared, no matter what Mother Nature throws your way. Auto Egg offers seed, fertilizer, and chemical options to best fit your operations. They also provide scouting to help find weeds and disease and track crop stands to help producers get a better idea what's going on with their fields. Contact Nick Otto at 701-520-0825 or Kylan Kostreski at 701-520-9875.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Back here for our Farmers Union Insurance Agency, Ryan Opdahl of Hillsboro Halftime Show. Home, auto, business, life, farm insurance. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. At the half, it's Thompson 47, Hillsboro-Central Valley 36. Offense has not been hard to come by tonight in Thompson. As both teams exchanging the lead throughout the first quarter on our stats and storyline of the game. Hillsboro-Central Valley, Thompson actually led 17-15 at the end of the first half, and they have extended it now to as much as this 11-point advantage, scoring 30 points to Thompson in the second quarter, 21 for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Unofficial point totals, Drew Overby leads the way with 15. Braden Wolfgram with 11. Both guys have knocked down 3 3-pointers in the game. 6 each for Kevin Krogstad and Drew Overby, Drew Odenbach, 4 for Carter Peterson, 3 for Thomas Schumacher, and I have a 2-point basket that is unaccounted for, so I'm missing 2 points somewhere from the Tommies. They committed to, unofficially, my count, 5 turnovers and did not attempt a free throw in the first half. Their leading rebounder was Drew Odenbach with 3. He does have 2 fouls, though, along with Thomas Schumacher. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, they are led by Carter Limke's 10 points off a couple of made threes. 8 points for Bryce Miller. 7 for Jacob Brandt. 4 for Landon Olson. 3 for Kyle Hafley, and 2 each for Dylan Mitzel and Ben McRitchie. Biggest problem in the first half for the Burros was turnovers. They had 9 of them. 2 fouls for Dylan Mitzel. Everybody else had 1 or less. The Burros from the free throw line in the first half went 3 of 5. Leading rebounder was Jacob Brandt with 3. It's my stats and storyline of the first half. Again, on this halftime show presented by Farmers Union Insurance Agency, Ryan Opdahl in Hillsboro. Home, auto, business, life, farm insurance. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. Second half is coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union insurance agent, at 701-436-5777 or use the QR code to connect with the agency.
Improving finances and a desire to save more are consistently near the top of the list when it comes to New Year's resolutions. Well, maybe this is your sign to go from thinking about saving money to actually saving money and improving your finances with a CD special at First State Bank. A 9-month CD with a 5.07 interest rate, minimum $10,000. Visit their locations in Buxton, Grand Forks, Mayville, Portland, and Thompson to learn more. First State Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsboro wants to thank all of its members and everyone who played the course during this golf season. We appreciate all the local and area golfers who played our 9-hole course and look forward to seeing you again in the spring. Goose River Golf Club is just a short drive from Fargo and Grand Forks. Call 218-779-2658 for more information, or visit our website, gooserivergolfclub.com.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards plus...
And Hillsboro-Central Valley 36. Thompson will start with the lead and the ball. Wolfgram, Schumacher, Overby, Peterson, and Odenbach, the starters on the floor for the Tommies. Peterson up high, now Schumacher. We're going to go inside. Trying to bounce it in, and it's stolen away by Olson, and then he lost it, and it's a foul A reach-in foul. Even when the Burros turn Thompson over, they can't quite hold on themselves. As Landon Olson commits his first, team's first of the quarter. Wolfgram, Tommy's largest lead of the game at 11. Overby jumper as he was falling to the ground. It's inadvertently tipped in, I believe, by Landon Olson. As the fadeaway for Limke rolls in. 49-38. Schumacher. Nice rebound for Odenbach. He draws the foul. Odenbach now with his fourth board of the game. And he goes to the free throw line. Carter Limke charged for the foul. His first, team's second. Odenbach can't connect on the free throw. By the way, the first free throw attempt of the game for Thompson. Odenbach makes the second. And they're the first team to reach 50 points. We're on pace for both teams to get at least 60. But not with this many turnovers for the Burros. Wolfgram with the steal. Schumacher denied by Olson. Back to Thompson. Flips it up and in. Overby unofficially now with 17. Taking advantage of the Burros' 11th turnover of the game. Kyle Halfley with the rock now for the Burros. Drops it down Olson. Draws the foul himself. He'll head back to the free throw line. He's 0 for 2 there so far. Foul is going to go against Brandon Wolfgram. That is his first. Team's first. Olson unofficially on the night with 4 points. Shot is up, and that's missed. Struggles continue for the Burros. And Landon Olson from the free throw line. Second is up. That's missed as well. Rebound to Peterson. Back come the Tommies. Schumacher drops it down. Odenbach. Nice backdoor cut. Peterson missed the shot. Mitzel will get the board. And back come the Burros. And a turnover once again. As Olson picks up another rebound. Limke. Fadeaway is good for Carter Limke. Up down to 14 on the night. 52-40. Into Peterson. It's up and missed. Nice board taken by Limke. 6 different Burros have at least 1 rebound on the game as Mitzel couldn't finish the shot, but he'll head to the free throw line for 2 more. As that's Wolfgram's second. Team's second there, the third. And Mitzel at the line again for 2. First is up and good. Mitzel just 2 points in the first half. Off a really nice move through the lane and a layup. That in contention for RDK Enterprise's precision play of the game. Mitzel's second is missed. 1 of 4 from the free throw line as Mitzel nearly got the steal. Lost some real estate, though. Schumacher will inbound. More full court press. That's a foul on Kyle Halfley. His first, team's third. Off the good pressure there on Overby. Overby to inbound. Over to Wolfgram as the pressure continues by Mitzel. Wolfgram kick out. Schumacher 3. Doinks off the back of the iron. Rebound Landon Olson. Olson's 4th board of the contest. Into Jacob Brandt. Brandt posting up on Odenbach. Turnaround is in and out. Rebound to Overby. Tiptoes the baseline and stays in. Overby, kick out, Schumacher, right corner. Much higher percentage shot. It is missed either way as Jacob Brandt comes down with the board. His fifth. Brandt with it now. Dumps it down to Olsen. And draws the foul. Odenbach saying, what? And I gotta tell you, you might have a point there. Odenbach's third. Team's third must have been a bump ever so slight. And again, each officiating crew is different. They see things a little bit differently. And so you got to adjust in game. Odenbach hits to the bench. Krogstad checks in, and Landon Olsen cannot buy a free throw right now. 0 for 5. That one connects. 52-42. Burrows on a 4-0 run. And a timeout is called. Brady Schwab. 52-42 on the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, Dakota scoreboard.
At Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, they remain committed to their original mission of providing living environments for seniors that maximize health, independence, and quality of life. Residents can enjoy hobbies, socializing, programs, and more at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House communities. For more information on Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com. Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neelsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Out of this Nodak Insurance Company timeout, Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro, Sophie Nick Creston in Mayville. 52-42. Thompson holding on to a 10-point lead. If the offense has slowed down a little bit, but still a lot of free throws. Physicality for both teams is up a notch. And this one's going to go against Dylan Mitchell. That's his third. First player to 3 for the Burros. Team's fourth. Odenbach with 3 for the Tommies. Everybody else 2 or fewer. Wolfgram hits the lip of the rim. Second shot is good. Tommy's 2 for 4 from the charity stripe here in the third quarter. Halfley holding up on the left side, drops it off. Olsen near the top of the key. Olsen drives up against 2 Tommies, fights for the board, still fighting for it. Krogstad pulls it down. Back come the Tommies. Peterson tried to slip it out to Schumacher, and the Tommies turn it over. They're second of the half. They're 6th of the game. Seventh of the game, excuse me. Hillsboro-Central Valley with 12. Halfway through this third quarter. A second quarter which saw a combined 51 points as Brandt's 3 kabooms in. Jacob Brandt, a much-needed bucket for the Burros. 53-45, Hillsboro-Central Valley. Starting to inch closer after being down by as much as 14. Overby, kick out Wolfgram. Peterson directing traffic. Keeps the ball here and a carry. Thompson's back-to-back turnovers now. Second consecutive as Rugness and Miller will check in for the Burros. In for Halfley and Mitzel. Brandt, Limke, Olsen, Rugness, and Miller on the floor for Hillsboro-Central Valley in those blue jerseys. As we get some mopped up sweat, this is a good time for our Lee Austin Furniture Mart break in the action. Remember to ask for Lee to get your live event discount at the Furniture Marts. Full court press here. Soft full court press anyway. Schumacher follows Rugness across the timeline. Olsen with it. Miller. Brandt. Slings it back to Rugness. Trying to drop it down to Olsen, and the Burros turn it over again. Rodfold shaking his head in disbelief. 13 turnovers for Hillsboro-Central Valley. There's now 8 for Thompson. Wolfgram. Wide open. Peterson on the right block and scores. Carter Peterson out to 6 points, 55-45, and a carry on the Burros. Another turnover for Hillsboro-Central Valley, 14. Into Overby. Tommy's lead by 10, and Overby just throws it right to Landon Olsen. Brandt dancing, and he can't get connected with Limke. Neither team wants to hold on to the ball very long right now. Wolfgram and the Tommies in those white jerseys bring it back. Overby in the lane. Jumper is just off. Tap in, though, for Peterson. 57-45. Lead back up to a dozen. A back and forth first quarter. Thompson surged in the second. Haven't given up the lead since. As Limke evades 2 Tommies. Scoop layup is missed. Rebound Olsen fights for the putback. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. So the Burros will keep possession with 2:05 to go in the third. Inbound, baseline left for Rugness. Into Brandt on the doorstep, off the box and in for Jacob Brandt. Up now to 12 of the night, 57-47. Overby drops it off towards Krogstad. Closed out, has to sling it back out. Overby. Schumacher, extra pass over to Wolfgram, matched up with Rugness. Schumacher with it now. Peterson in some space. Schumacher for 3. Kaboom! Thomas Schumacher drills his second 3 of the game, 16-47. Rugness picks up his dribble now. Landon Olsen backs his way in. Couldn't quite finish it. And pulled down by Overby. Overby, kick out, extra pass. Schumacher 3. Points off the iron. Rebound taken by Miller. And back come the Burros. Brandt's top of the key, goes inside. Kick out, Rugness. Now Brandt, turnaround, short. And unable to pull it down. Overby does get the board up ahead. Peterson! There's the jam for Carter Peterson. Off the board, an outlet pass for Drew Overby. Largest lead of the game for the Tommies, 62-47. Olsen, Miller looking into Brandt, and another turnover. The Burros, 7th of the quarter. They had 9 in the entire first half. And Thompson, who has fallen in 5 straight contests, is a quarter and change away from getting off that losing streak and jumping ahead of the Burros in the Region 2 standings. Shot clock turned off with 10 seconds. Wolfgram goes inside. It's poked away. Ball's up for grabs. Hangs on. Krogstad 3. Kaboom! Gavin Krogstad at the horn. And Thompson is rolling 65-47 headed to the fourth on the Nodak Insurance Company Chris Moen HC scoreboard.
The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the Burros. encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro-Central Valley students. It's the Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Start of the fourth on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martin, Sarah Mager on the camera, 65-47. Thompson, their largest lead of the game. They look to get a big win in Region 2 play. Nice move for McRitchie. Couldn't finish. Gets the board. Couldn't finish that. And Wolfgram will pull it down now for the Tommy. Head to Overby. Thompson will look to maybe slow it down a bit with that 18-point lead. 3-ball, Krogstad, in and out, rebound taken by Limke. Back come the Burrow. Mitzel, baseline, and there'll be a blocking foul, I think, against Odenbach. That's going to be his fourth. Yep, team's first of the quarter. Inbound baseline left for Mitchell and company. Looking, not finding anybody. Has to skide out, and Overby will pick the pocket of Thompson. And it leads to a Tice. Braden Tice with a bucket. Off another steal for Hillsboro-Central, or for Thompson on Hillsboro-Central Valley. 67-47. Mitzel missed it short. Rebound goes to Krogstad. Up head Overby. Down Odenbach. Missed it. Rebound taken by McRitchie. McRitchie now. 6.5 to go in regulation. Brandt. Deep three. Kaboom! Jacob Brandt. Brandt's third made 3 of the game. 15 points for Jacob Brandt. 67-50. Overby. Some of his dribble. Thought about a shot. Wanted to do a no-look pass. Got a little too cute there. And the Burrows will take over. Limke 3. In and out. Rebound Odenbach. Odenbach's 5th board of the game. Overby on the runner is good. Drew Overby with just his 2nd bucket of the half. He's got 17. What a balanced night for Thompson. Ladded up at the end, but good distribution. Brady Schwab's got to be happy with that, and the fact that his defense has turned the Burrows over as Brandt drills it. Turned the Burrows over, and officially the night's 17 tying. Speaking of 17 points for Jacob Brandt. And a timeout is called. Elliott Rotfold and the Burrows. 69-52, 5:18 remains in regulation on the Nonak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, Dakota scoreboard.
H509, proud to be North Dakota's largest Dollars for Scholars chapter. If you're already a member, you know how important H509's presence is to the graduating seniors in our community. Because of your generosity, every graduating student that completes an application will receive a scholarship. I'd like to invite you to join H509 to help continue these amazing gifts for further graduates of the Hillsboro High School. For more information on H509, visit our Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars website or our Facebook page.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
Out of this Nodak Insurance Company timeout. 69-52. That's out of bounds. Say Nodak Insurance Company. Agent Brad Richter and Hillsboro. Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville. Into Olson. Olson and one for Landon Olson. I got to tell you, I've seen a lot of big men do some great things with footwork, but Landon Olson might be the most elusive of them all, at least from what I've seen at the high school level. Makes him a quality running back, for sure. Olson and one is good. 69-55, lead down to 14. After the Tommies are up by 20. A scoring run going there for the Burros. Into Peterson. Matched up with Brandt and denied, blocked by Olson. But the Burros turn it over. That's been the theme of the night. When they get momentum, they can't hold on. 18 turnovers for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Their deficit is 14. Still within reach. Well, they can't make too many more mistakes. Overby. Drives. Layup is, just misses. Olson pulls it down for his 5th board of the night. Olson driving inside on Odenbach. It goes back to the line, and Odenbach is done. Odenbach fouls out with 7 points. I believe, let me recheck my notes. That is the second straight game that Odenbach has fouled out. As Olson shot at the line is, just good. Landon Olson's found his rhythm now at the free throw line. After failing to connect on the first 5, he's made each of the last 3. That one will be short this time, though. My apologies from the broadcaster's jinx perspective. 69-56, lead it down to 13. Burros outscored the Tommies now 9-4 as number 4 Peterson with a putback. 71-56. He back up to 15. Brandt fade away, draws the foul. Krogstad, the guilty party, is second. Team's third. Thompson does not want to do what Central Cass helped them do in the last game on Tuesday. As Brandt makes the free throw, the first one. Central Cass was leading that game Tuesday night by 10 in regulation. A technical foul sparked an 8-0 run that got Thompson back into the game. Eventually, Central Cass would win it in overtime, but still want to finish the job for Thompson, especially on a 5-game losing skid. They lead by 14 here. Krogstad's poked away by Olson, but a foul first. Olson just his second. Put the team's first of the quarter, so good one to give, really, for Olson to try and pick up the steal. Limke's in for Hafley. Miller, Limke, Brandt, Olson, and Mitzel. Schumacher. 3.5 to go in regulation. Peterson. Overby. Driving inside. Jumper is good for Drew Overby. Overby up to 21 now. Wide open Landon Olson. and draws the foul again. Krogstad, his third. Double bonus the rest of the way. Whoop. One away from double. Nope, it is double bonus the rest of the way. What I thought. Olsen back at the free throw line. And at the line is 3 of 9. First one is up. It's good. Four of 10. And now 4 of 11 after that miss. And a turnover. Limke with a steal. Back to Brandt for 3. Short. Rebound. Miller. Putback is up and missed. Rebound. Mitzel finishes the job. And a timeout is called by Elliot Rotfold. 73-60 on the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency scoreboard.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with Irie Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say classified information. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
Out of this Nodak Insurance Company, Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro, sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville, timeout. It's 73-60. Tommy's with the lead, but the Burros hanging around here. Got a lot of work to do as Schumacher hits a foul. Poke from behind. One of those that was close to being all ball, but Limke has now had his second. And the team's second of the quarter. Schumacher. 3 minutes to go here in regulation. Burrows need some stops and some buckets. Overby. Ball fake, kick out. Wolfgram 3. Off the mark, snagged by Limke. Limke's fourth board of the game. Brandt now for 3. Oh, Jacob Brandt drills it. And the lead is down to 10. We're not done yet, folks. Wolfgram being pestered by Miller. Gets across, and a timeout is called by Brady Schwab. 73-63, Burrows hanging in there on that Nodak Insurance Company. Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, Dakota scoreboard.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
Coming once again out of this Nodak Insurance Company timeout, Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro, sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's agents with answers. Get Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro, sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville from Nodak Insurance Company. 73-63. As the Thompson Tommies trying to hold off a late rally from the Burros. Both teams with 2 timeouts left and 2:24. Possession arrow favors Thompson. Hillsboro-Central Valley in the bonus the rest of the way as that's a foul on the floor. That's going to go against Kyle Halfley. That's his second, team's third. So one more to give for Hillsboro-Central Valley. You better believe they're going to be looking at an opportunity for a steal. Schumacher as Overby slips. And Wolfgram gets it now. Double team in the corner. Wolfgram out to Krogstad. Overby in the lane. Throws up a jumper. Smart play by Overby as he draws the foul. I believe that's Halfley again. Yes, it is. Hafley third, team's fourth. That's the last to give. It sends Drew Overby to the free throw line. Overby. First is good. Overby now with 22 points on the game. Leading scorer for the Tommies. Overby missed the second short. Pulled down by Jacob Brandt. Mitzel's back in the game as well, 74-63. Poked away by Schumacher out of bounds. Brandt with 6 boards and 21 points to lead the Burros. Into Brandt. Turnaround, Limke is good. Carter Limke with a nice game, 16 points for him and 4 rebounds. 74-65, lead down to 9. Still within reach. Going to need a couple more stops and buckets. Overby, 95 seconds to go in regulation. Schumacher, Overby. Picked up now by Olsen, nearly gets the steal, and he does. Olsen picks Overby's pocket, and a foul on Overby. Overby's first of the night, team 6th of the quarter, and Landon Olsen is back at the free throw line after turning Thompson over for the 13th time tonight. Olsen a couple of big free throws here. First one is up. It's good for Landon Olsen. Hafley back in. Boy, Olsen attempted about a dozen free throws on the night. He has. He's 5 of 12. Make it 6 of 13. 74-67. 1:20 to go. The lead is down to 7. Krogstad. Wolfgram over to Overby. Driving in the lane. Falls down. Turns it over. Olsen gets it back. Olsen, left side of the paint, tried to muscle his way to the score and missed the shot and a foul. That's a missed opportunity for sure for the Burros. As free throws shooting now is Dylan Mitzel, charged with the foul, his 4th. Gavin Krogstad at the line for 2 shots. Has not attempted the free throw yet tonight. Krogstad's first is good. Again, a situation where you're deep in the game, you try to get buckets, and maybe there's somebody open. Olsen kicks it out, but Olsen tried to muscle his way to the cup, couldn't quite get it in there. And Krogstad and the Tommies cash in on 2 free throws, 76-67. Lead back up to 9. Olsen. Limke fires the 3. In and out, rebound Overby. His 3rd board of the night. And a foul on Mitzel, and that's it for Dylan Mitzel. Mitzel finishes with 4 points. 5 points on the night. Rugness will come into his place. 48.5 is Overby. Shot is up. It's good. Rattles in. Most points on the season for Thompson this year. Check that here, as they're up now to 78. Most they have scored. This is the most they've scored. First time they've reached 70 points in a game. 78-67. Previous high, I think about 68. Miller just chucks it up there. Can't finish it. Olsen with the board. And the putback and a timeout. Back here on YourLiveEvent.com.
I think it's fair to say you pay more now than ever before to operate your vehicles. We've got some relief. I'm Chris Moen with Nodak Insurance. Our auto customers are driving safer with fewer accidents, and for many that translates into lower premiums. If you're not seeing lower rates with your insurance company, call me to compare. You might save some money, and you will get better service. Call me today at 757-1613 or stop by one of my locations at 1913 South Washington in Grand Forks or 207 Main Street in Lakota.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
Out of this Nodak Insurance Company, Hillsboro, Mayville, Brad Richter, agents. Sales associate Nick Preston, timeouts. 78-69. Tommy's with the ball in the 9-point lead. Krogstad gets it in Overby. He's trapped and lost it. It's up for grabs, and it's a timeout for Elliott Rodful. They will keep possession. That's the final timeout for Hillsboro-Central Valley. We're back at 60.
You've got a lot more going for you in 2024 with Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank. No matter how many times your New Year's resolutions change, Mayport Hardware's tools and supplies will aid your goals and dreams. Let their staff help you turn those scratch paper scribblings into reality. Paint the bathroom, fix the deck, finally get that garden going. You may not be able to do it all this year, but you can check any of those off your list with the help of Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro.
Another timeout here, 78-69. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the ball. In the corner, Miller, 3, off the mark. Rebound taken out of the air by Peterson, and there's the foul. Olsen's third. Of course, teams both in the bonus. Carter Peterson trying to really ice the game now for the Tommies. Largest scoring output of the game, a big second quarter. Peterson makes it. As well, they're nailing their free throws. 6 of 7 from the free throw line, trying to stave off a late rally from Hillsboro-Central Valley. Knocks in the second, Peterson. Up to 14 on the night, 80-69. Brandt, Olsen drives. Layup is good. 80-71. Overby inbound. Wolfgram. Burrow's not fouling, or at least not trying to anyway. Thompson back to the line. Braden Wolfgram will get there. And Thompson's 5-game losing skid is going to come to an end. They'll move to 3-5. The Burrows will drop to 3-5. More importantly, Thompson leapfrogs ahead of Hillsboro-Central Valley in the region standings. Wolfgram's first is missed. Wolfgram's second is good. 81-71. Brandt at the horn. Off the mark. That's your final of the Nodak Insurance Company Chris Moe Agency Grand Forks, Dakota scoreboard. Thompson picks up their first win in 6 tries. The Burrows have dropped now 3 in a row. 81-71. Thompson holds off Hillsboro-Central Valley. Postgame coming next on YourLiveEvent.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Insurance answers should come easily from local agents you know and trust. Someone down the road, not across the country. From Watford City to downtown Fargo, NODAC insurance agents know the protection you need. From the Peace Garden to the geographical center of North America. We're focused on North Dakota's farms, ranches, small towns, and cities, so the answers are right in front of you. NODAC Insurance Company. Agents with answers.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
Otto Egg wants you to be prepared, no matter what Mother Nature throws your way. Otto Egg offers seed, fertilizer, and chemical options to best fit your operations. They also provide scouting to help find weeds and disease and track crop stands to help producers get a better idea what's going on with their fields. Contact Nick Otto at 701-520-0825 or Kylan Kostreski at 701-520-9875.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Join us at the Avalon Event Center in Fargo, North Dakota, January 17th for Winter Conference 2024. You'll hear from precision planting engineers and staff on new technologies, inputs, and practices. This year will also include a question and answer session with local growers sharing their experiences. Winter Conference 2024, January 17th at the Avalon Center in Fargo, North Dakota. To register, visit planterdoc.com.
We're coming on back in our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game interviews. Talking with Drew Overby, leading scorer for the Tommies tonight with 24 points. And Drew, you fell in each of the last 5 contests. You were aching for a win, I'm sure, and you get it tonight over Hillsboro-Central Valley. Your thoughts on the victory?
Yeah, so like you said, we've lost 5 straight, and coming to practice every single day after those losses was tough, but we knew mentally that we'd have to stay there, and there's plenty of season to improve, and I think tonight was a good start for that.
Well, I tell you what, the last couple of games I was there, of course, in Castleton Tuesday night for the overtime loss. You've had a lot of your teammates step up. Thomas Schumacher that night to give you guys a chance. And tonight, Braden Wolf, Graham Carter, Peterson, Gavin Krogstad, they all had good efforts. Your thoughts on being able to play with these guys?
Yeah, no, so we play with each other our whole life. And so earlier in the year, we haven't been shooting it great. And tonight, a few guys stepped up big time and hit some big-time shots in the game tonight.
Drew, talk about the atmosphere and the crowd, just the ability to give them a win tonight.
Yeah, so coming out of the locker room at the beginning of the game, it's super fun to see a packed crowd. And, yeah, if you have a lot of people at the game, it just makes it a whole lot better, too.
And, Drew, tell us, what do you think this game will do for the rest of your season momentum-wise?
This game was a big confidence booster for a lot of guys. I think a lot of people stepped up, like I said, and we're just going to keep trying to improve moving forward and keep moving on to the next game.
Drew Overby in our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game interviews. Drew, congratulations. Best of luck the rest of the way. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
And we're coming on back with more of the postgame next.
Shortly now, I'm going to be transitioning into a tool engineering position. With that, comes new training. Degelman has provided all the training necessary to help me succeed.
You can make top dollar if you utilize your time properly and you're efficient in what you do. You can't beat the pay. It's 4 days a week, and it's awesome to have a 3-day weekend.
Hi, this is Chrissy Thompson from the Hillsboro-Central Valley School District, reminding you that ethics, integrity, and respect are values important to our daily lives. In our sporting events, educational lessons, and lifetime values taught by school activities. Remember that one simple word, sportsmanship. It's how you play the game. This message is from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
Ho, ho, ho! It's another holiday season and there's so much to do. Honestly, milk and cookies aren't cutting it anymore.
Well, Santa, have you tried Sweet Sips?
What's that now?
Sweet Sips in Hillsboro. They've got delicious protein and energy drinks to keep you moving. Try one.
That is tasty. I must get more of these.
Well, Santa, you can order on the Engage app or stop by the shop in Hillsboro. Stay energized and healthy this holiday season with the help of Sweet Sips in Hillsboro.
Talking with the head coach now of Thompson, 81-71 the final score. The Tommies hold off a late rally from Hillsboro-Central Valley. And, Coach, we were kind of joking before the game that you might have to shave off your winning drought beard and get clean shaven as your boys come out with a win tonight at home.
Yeah, we shot it tonight. I mean, it was one of those things where we came out and they came out in the 2-3 that we thought they were going to. And then, we were able to break that with some shots. And, kudos to our kids because they were in attack mode. And, kudos to their kids. They didn't quit. That was a 32-minute game of a lot of physicality and guys playing till the end. So it was a fun atmosphere, fun to be part of.
Your guys were knocking down shots, especially that big second quarter, 30 points in the second quarter. Your most points by far scored of the season tonight at 81. Your thoughts on that offensive output?
Yeah, we kind of hit a stride there about the end of the first quarter, and then we just flowed into the second quarter. And kids were knocking down shots. We had great ball movement. We were getting touches in the post. We were getting kickouts or points in the post. And anytime you get open shots, you're making open shots. We talked about missing a bunch the last time we were out on the court. And they came back and knocked those down. And success happens when you're able to make shots. It's not a secret. So, 30 points in a quarter is a lot for us. And I'm glad it happened.
And, obviously, if you think Thompson boys basketball, about Drew Overby, if you've seen the game just from an outsider's fan perspective. But I think your team tonight proved that they are more than just Drew. No disrespect to him, but there's a lot more playmakers on this squad.
Yeah, we've got some kids, that are starting to step into some roles and starting to, hopefully grow in those roles a little bit. And games like this where you're playing a really good team, a well-coached team, and you can execute some of the things that you want to execute. Credit goes to our kids for being able to do that after dropping a tough one on Tuesday.
We heard from Drew in the previous interview about the mentality coming to practice. After loss after loss after loss, it was tough for them, but they kept working. Did you see that tonight?
Yeah, and that's one of the things that we've talked about. It's not always going to go your way, whether it's in athletics or other things. And, there's a lot of lessons that come out of that. And just to see them be able to come out and flip the script and play as hard as they did for 32 minutes and get a W is fun, and it's a lesson that if you keep coming every day and you keep doing your job, hopefully good things are going to happen.
And next on the schedule, it's a quick turnaround. We're back here. You're back here on Monday as you host Devils Lake, a tough team. And your thoughts on the Firebird?
Yeah, they're super athletic. They shoot the heck out of it and pressure you for 32 minutes. It's another 32-minute game. And, we celebrate this one tonight, and then we get back to work tomorrow, and we come in and get prepared for them. And it's a tall task. But, again, if you show up and you play, we'll see what happens.
Head coach, of course, the athletic director at Thompson as well, Brady Schwab, joining us post-game on our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game interviews, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Coach, thanks so much. Congrats on the win. We'll see you Monday.
Yep, thanks, Shane.
Back for more of the post-game after this.
You'll want to check out the year-end discounts on trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. And you might want to think about ordering early for next spring, as well as looking at the new models of gooseneck trailers. Bloomfield Enterprises carries a full line of trailers from Big Tex and Flow. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
And we're coming on back here with more of the post game from Thompson. The final score 81-71. Tommies pick up the big win, and again they move to 3-5 overall, and Hillsboro-Central Valley drops to 3-5 overall. Heck of a game. Quick stats and storyline here for you from the contest tonight. It was a pretty even first quarter. Thompson had the lead 17-15, and as you heard head coach Brady Schwab from Thompson mention that it was a big end of the first quarter. They found a rhythm, they found a flow, and they were able to extend that into a big second quarter, outscoring the Burros 30-21 to take a 47-36 lead at the end of the first half. It was 65-47, Thompson leading at the end of the third quarter. But Hillsboro-Central Valley, they stayed to rally. They got it down to 7, I believe. But in the end, it was a little too much of a mountain to overcome as they outscored the Burros, outscored the Tommy 24-16 in the fourth, but they end up falling 81-71. Leading scorer tonight, both teams, Drew Overby with 24, including 3 made three-pointers. 14 for Carter Peterson, 13 for Braden Wolfgram, including 3 made three-pointers himself. As well, 6 for Thomas Schumacher, 7 for Drew Odenbach, 4 for the team. I have 1 kind of an inadvertent knock-in for Landon Olson, probably, and a 2-point bucket I'm missing as well. 2 points for Braden Tice, and I believe 6 points for Gavin Krogstad. Thompson turned it over 13 times, 14 times actually, and they will give you the free throws in just a little bit, but as you see, Coach Elliot Rodfold coming into the frame. We'll hand him the mic, as you can see on camera. And Coach, a tough loss for the guys tonight. A big second quarter for Thompson. Put your guys in a hole early. Your message to them at the half.
Yeah, we just didn't defend them. I mean, it wasn't like it was kind of just like shooting practice for them that second quarter. We know they're good offensive players, and we weren't very aggressive that first half. We only had 3 fouls the whole half. Like we told them, that just shows you that you're not playing with a lot of force. You're not playing with a lot of aggressiveness, and that's what we talked about. I mean, they got whatever shot they wanted that first half, especially that second quarter. And even the first quarter, probably they just missed a few that first quarter. So that's all we talked about at halftime was that defensive end. And then I thought, the guys came out with a little bit more force that second half and played a little tougher. They made a little run on us, got up 20, and then we just told them, hey, you can either get run out of the gym here, you can fight and give yourself a shot. And, we got it down to 7 there in the fourth quarter with about a minute and a half left. Had the ball. So, I give the guys credit for doing that because we could have easily folded, but they kept on fighting.
And really tonight it was the turnover bug. I had you down for about 20 of them tonight. I think 18 was my final counts. Your thoughts on cleaning that up going forward?
Well, I mean, I thought tonight, we had a few turnovers, but there wasn't quite as many as we've had the last couple games that turned into home runs. We talk about that all the time. You can turn the ball over. There's a difference between a turnover that you're trying to make a play and a turnover where you just give the other team an easy bucket, and I thought we did a little bit better job of that tonight. We tried to force a couple passes down the court late in the game and turned it over, but for us, we're still trying to get that down there to 14, 15. We've been around that 18, 20, low 20 mark all year long, and we just gotta continue to work at it. We'll be all right. But yeah, 81 points is too many for. If we score 71, we feel like we should win a basketball game. But you got to give Thompson credit. They played hard. They shot the lights out that first half, and and then I'll give our guys credit for not quitting.
Yeah, some good plays made, of course, from your leading scorers here. Of course, Jacob Brandt with 21. Landon Olson with 16. Carter Limke, 16 points as well. I know you sat him in the first few minutes for certain reasons, but he really showed a nice game tonight.
Yeah, he responded to that. He knew what he did, and he understands why we did that tonight, and he came ready to play, and that's what you got to have. That's a sign of a young man growing up a little bit, and that's what you got to do. As a coach, you're trying to teach them those lessons that they can take with them the rest of their life. So he knows that he made a mistake, and that's the way it goes. But he came out ready to play tonight, and like I said, I thought Jacob and Landon did a nice job. We still got to find a few guys, a few bench guys that can give us some better minutes. We got some guys that are, playing a little tentative out there. I thought Bryce Miller came in and did a decent job for the most part. Brody Rugness, he was a little tentative tonight, I thought. He's coming off a leg surgery from last year. He's still not 100%. We're trying to get him there, but it's slow going. And missing Chase is probably more for us. Probably means more than we think, I guess. He's just kind of a little bit of even as a sophomore, a little bit the guys just feel confident with him out on the court. I thought Kyle Hapley did a nice job too tonight. Overby's just a tough player to guard. We talked about him before the game, during the game, how we wanted to guard him, trying not to let him get to his right hand, but he's pretty darn good. And, he made a lot of good plays for him. So got to give them a lot of credit, like I said. And, we'll rebuild from here. Like I told those guys, sometimes you got to hit that bottom there, lose 3 games in a row here, tough games, but you hit that bottom. And now you got to make that slow rise. We want to be the best team we can be by the end of February.
You got to feel like this is a welcome part of the schedule for you when you have a week off to kind of get healthy, retool some things, work on some things. What's your main focus there in these next 6-7 days?
Yeah, the big thing, we're giving them a couple days off, give them the weekend off here, and then next week we'll have 4 practices. But yeah, big thing is just continue to work the fundamentals, work on taking care of the ball. I thought we were better being strong with the ball tonight. We got to continue to work on that part of the game. And then it's just a matter of getting some confidence with some guys. When you lose some close games, a couple close ones, then you kind of lose that confidence quick as high school kids, and you got to try to build that back up this next week because got Oak Grove on Friday, and then we're facing going up to Grafton, got North Star at our place. Then the next week we got Mayport CG, Devils Lake at home, going to 4 wins. So we got after this Friday we got 5 games those next 2 weeks. That'll be big ones for us with 3 region games in there. So we still got 7 region games. Like I told them in there, they got to remember what you're looking for at the end of the season. There's more opportunity for you at the end of the season if you just keep on building a little bit at a time here. So that's what we're going to focus on.
Head Coach Elliot Rodfold on our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game interviews. Dakota Heritage Bank shared our heritage, sharing our future. Locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. dhbanknd.com. Coach, thanks for the time, and enjoy the weekend.
All right, thanks a lot.
And we'll wrap up our post-game comments. Actually, we'll keep it right here as Coach Rodfold goes off screen. We'll keep it right here for a little bit. I want to finish the stats part of the contest. Starting to mention Hillsboro-Central Valley scores as 21 for Jacob Brandt, 16 for Carter Limke, 8 for Bryce Miller, 5 for Dylan Mitzel, 6 for 16 for Landon Olson, 3 for Kyle Hapley, and 2 for Ben McRitchie. Burroughs, I'm down for 18 turnovers. And the leading rebounders, by the way, I don't think I mentioned them for both sides. Hillsboro-Central Valley had 6 each for Landon Olson and Jacob Brandt, 4 for Carter Limke. Leading rebounder was Drew Odenbach for Thompson with 5. 3 more players had 3 boards. Free throw percentages, let's see if I can knock them out here real quick. The Burroughs were 2 of 6 in the third quarter. They were 6 of 9 in the fourth quarter. Of course, 3 of 5 in the first half. That makes it 8 of 15 in the second half. Total of 11 of 20. 55% from the free throw line for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Thompson didn't attempt a free throw in the first half. They were 2 of 4 in the third quarter, and they were 8 of 10 in the fourth quarter for a total of 10 of 16 from the free throw line. Good stuff there on our post-game stats and storyline. And so we will go and wrap things up here with our player and play of the game and our postgame connection to wrap it up here on YourLiveEvent.com next. You may feel cold and gloomy when you look outside your window, but Trail District Health Unit's Brenda Stallman encourages you to keep the outdoors in mind for your overall health and well-being.
Even though we have less light to do those activities we enjoy, it's still important to get outside. Pets still need to have exercise, so take them for a walk, and kids enjoy the time that they can spend with you outdoors, so just put on more layers and get outdoors, because that typically is a proven and tried remedy to seasonal blues and loneliness.
Seasonal health tips from Trail District Health Unit.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
This is Tim Cazzette, your local Golden Harvest Seeds dealer. During these winter months, as you think ahead to the spring planting season, I remind you there is strong yielding varieties of Golden Harvest beans and corn available for spring delivery. There's discounts offered. Please ask me about the Golden Advantage deferred payment options or any cash payment discounts. Call me, Tim Cazzette, at 701-430-0877, and thank you for planting Golden Harvest seeds on your farm.
Goes far beyond the buildings, classrooms, and the tests. It's about making new friends, trying something different, and discovering your purpose. It's about getting involved, supporting your community, and joining the conversation. It's about learning, growing, and finding your passion. This is not your average classroom. This is the University of Minnesota Crookston.
Here's another reason why you should contact Mike, Darren, and Tim at Wright Implement Hillsboro. Let them know I said call Wright Implement.
For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Wright Implement in Hillsboro. 701-636-5692. Check out Wright Implement for farm equipment, repair, and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Wright Implement, 701-636-5692.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
We're back here one final time on our post game. James Martin's here with you. 81-71, the final. Thompson with the win over Hillsboro-Central Valley. Let's put a bow on this one, starting off with our Enbridge Energy player of the game. And Enbridge Life takes energy. Enbridge Energy for Life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Tonight's Enbridge Energy player of the game, he really made some outstanding plays in the first half, knocking down 3 3-pointers to help the Thompson Tommies have the lead at the end of the first half. Braden Wolfgram is tonight's Enbridge Energy player of the game, finished with 13 points again, 11 of which coming in the first half. Not the leading scorer, but really had some nice plays in that first half to help spark that big second quarter. So Braden Wolfgram's our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Time now for RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the game. RDK Enterprises of Hillsboro and Drayton. For precision planning updates, information, questions, contact RDK Enterprises Hillsboro and Drayton, 701-636-2119 over at theplanterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises is here to help you. And tonight, again, it's going to be the second game in a row. I'm going to give the play of the game to the team that came up short. Dylan Mitchell had a really nice move through the lane in the first half That was his only field goal of the first half, but it was sure a beauty. Going through 3-4 defenders and finishing at the rim. Again, as I always say, it ain't pretty unless you make the shot, and he made the shot, so he gets the play of the game, presented by RDK Enterprise. And last but certainly not least, our Halstead Telephone Post-Game Connection. Halstead Telephone Company, keeping you connected. Discover local reliability you can trust at halsteadtel.com. Wow, lots of three-pointers made tonight. Well, how many three-pointers were made? How many kabooms? What's the kaboom cannon counts? Well, Hillsboro-Central Valley, they knocked down 5 three-pointers in the first half, and they knocked down 3 more in the second half. They had 8 total. Thompson, they knocked down, let's see here, 6, actually 7 in the first half, and they added another 2 in the second half for 9. So 17 total three-pointers. Those guys on both sides of the ball were certainly connected from the three-point line. That's our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Well, that'll about wrap things up here from Thompson. Again, the final score, the Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen Agency, Grand Forks, Lakota scoreboard. Thompson 81, Hillsboro-Central Valley 71. From all of us here at YourLiveEvent.com, Sarah Mager was on the camera here this evening. Thanks, Sarah. For our executive producer, Mark Forsyth, our marketing director, Jim Perkmeyer, our talented video guy, Jack Albee, the Magic Video Man himself, Brandon Mickelson over at the Halstead Telephone Company office, making sure the back end gets put on well. And as well for all the voices, including our co-sportscaster of the year, Chase Miller, from all of us here at YourLiveEvent.com's James Martin's saying, Region 2 boys basketball fans in North Dakota Class A, show some pride.